Well, winter is getting closer, which means that the days are getting shorter and the nights are getting longer, and it's darker a lot more. So it is actually like 8 o'clock in the morning. It is still dark and cold and wet outside, but I thought I would brighten your day with some Dunkin' Donuts. Howdy, fellow foodie friends. Hoosier Daddy here. Thanks for joining me. Now, before we get started, if you like food reviews and snack tasting and food challenge videos with the occasional travel content, make sure you subscribe to the channel down below, as well as hit that notification bell. That way you don't miss out on any of the fun and you can be part of the Hoosier Daddy family. So, I went to Dunkin' Donuts this morning because they have some new stuff on their menu and it sounded really good. They have a new cookie butter coffee. They've got a cookie butter donut, and they've got a pancake wake-up wrap. So I'm not really a big fan of Dunkin' Donuts, but I do like their coffee. And I haven't really had a lot of their breakfast items, but I've got high hopes for this because it all sounds really good. So let's start out with this pancake wrap. Let's see. All right, here we go. This is the new pancake wake-up wrap. It's warm eggs, melted American cheese, and your choice of sausage or bacon, and it's all wrapped up in a warm and fluffy pancake with a hint of sweet maple flavor and served with a side of syrup. So I wanted to try all this food fresh for you. That's why I'm doing it in the dark, because I didn't want to wait till it got light and then have everything be cold. But this is still pretty warm. I obviously got the sausage instead of the bacon, but it kind of reminds me of McGriddle, only it's folded up like a taco. And it also gives you your little syrup. So I would not advise eating this while you're driving. But I am sitting still now, so we should be all right. Now the pancake's supposed to have some maple flavor infused into it. So I'm going to try it like this first before we dip in the syrup. Here we go. This is the Dunkin' Donuts pancake wake-up wrap. Cheers. That is a little dry, but it's not bad. It's pretty basic. I mean, you can't really mess up a pancake, sausage, egg, and cheese, because that's all it really is, but just in a nice little portable way to eat it. If you're sitting still, you want to try it with a syrup, it'll probably give it some more moisture, so we're going to try that. All right, here we go. This is the pancake wrap dipped in the syrup. Ooh, yum. Yeah, that's better. Gives it a little moisture, a little sweetness. Yeah, if you get this, definitely wait till you're sitting still somewhere and dip it in the syrup, because that's good. That is if you like maple syrup with your meat and your eggs and stuff. That's the way I like to eat my food. If I'm having pancakes or waffles or something, I'll just pour syrup all over all of it. And if it gets on the sausage, if it gets on the bacon or the eggs or whatever, I still eat it. Some people don't like that, but my wife included, she's not a fan of the sweet meat, but I like this. And sweetheart, if you're watching this, don't get it with the syrup. And if I remember right, it was only like $2. So that's not too bad. Granted, I'm sure they already have this pre-made and then they just microwave it, but still, I mean, for $2, can't really mess that up. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, the Dunkin' Donuts pancake wake-up wrap, without the syrup, I give about a 7. But with the syrup, that gets an 8, which means it is officially endorsed by Hoosier Daddy. So go try that one. Now, I don't have as high hopes for this donut. I mean, we'll see. In the past, I've always been disappointed with Dunkin' Donuts, which is weird because that's what they're famous for, is donuts. But I've done other videos comparing them to other donuts, and every other bakery I've tried is usually always better than Dunkin'. But this one sounds good. It's cookie butter and maple, so let's give it a shot. Here it is. Dun 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 dun. This is the new cookie butter donut. It features a classic yeast donut shell filled with cookie buttercream filling, topped with maple flavored icing and covered in a layer of cookie pieces. So, a little pro tip about eating filled donuts is you always got to find the hole. Wherever the hole is, that's where you start. That way it doesn't squirt out into your hands or onto your shirt. That way you only have one hole. Here we go. This is the cookie butter filled donut from Dunkin' Donuts. Here we go. Cheers. That is sweet. That is really sweet. That's good. That's sweet. There, I wanted to get to that filling in there. If you can see it, that is a cookie butter filling. And I like that. That's actually really good, which surprises me. This might be one of the better donuts I've ever had from Dunkin' Donuts.
I like it a lot.
Like I said, it's very sweet. It's got that cookie butter cream in the middle. That's really tasty. And then the top with the maple flavor. I am a big fan of maple. With the little cookie pieces to give it a little texture, a little crunch on top. And the filling to donut ratio is actually really good. A lot of times they don't fill these donuts well enough, but that's got a decent amount of filling. I'm surprised. That's really good. That is very sweet, but very good. Very mapley. And you get that buttery cookie flavor too. Yeah, I like that. So, the cookie butter donut from Dunkin' Donuts, I give 8.5, which means that also is officially endorsed by Hoosier Daddy. Now, the final thing we're going to try is the cookie butter coffee. This is the new cookie butter cold brew, slow steeped, ultra smooth cold brew. It's blended with notes of sweet brown sugar and baked cookie flavors. Topped with creamy cookie butter cold foam, this chilled brew is full of warm holiday spices, including cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, and a hint of caramelized baked cookie, and finished with cookie butter crumbles. Now you can see I've actually already drank some of this, because while I was driving after I got it, I couldn't help myself. But I'm still going to try it for you here, because you can tell I liked it. That is good. That is really good.
Wow.
I really like iced coffees, and this with the seasonal spices, you can taste that cinnamon and the nutmeg in there, and even the little bitty cookie pieces on top. If you can get them with your straw, get a little texture in there. That's really good. That's really good. That might also be one of my favorite things from Dunkin'. This is a good day for Dunkin'. Their coffee is really good. This coffee, I got a large. It was about $4. The donut was like $1.39, and then that wrap was $2. So all in all, not too bad. The coffee, definitely something I would get again. It is also kind of sweet too, so definitely a way to satisfy your sweet tooth if you get a donut and the coffee both. So the cookie butter iced coffee from Dunkin', I'm gonna give that a 9 out of 10. So that means it also is officially endorsed by Hoosier Daddy. So if you are near a Dunkin', make sure to stop by, try these things. They're really good. They've also got a few more other things on their menu, some new seasonal items, but these are the newest ones, which I liked them all. So very good. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button down below. Also, make sure you are subscribed to the channel to enjoy seeing this mug every day. I know I've been out of commission for a little while, but I am going to be coming back and doing more stuff, so don't you worry. I really appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for joining me on this wonderful, cold, drizzly, dark morning. I appreciate it. Love you guys. I will see you next time. Bye.